Hello, friends. Welcome to Stories with Arna. Today we are going to read Osborne's first reading, The Emperor and the Nightingale, based on the story by Hans Christian Andersen, illustrated by Graham Philpott, read by Vishnupriya and. So let's start The Emperor and the Nightingale, retold by Rosie Dickens. The Emperor of China was a very proud man. He always wanted the best of everything. So, this is his people, his subjects, getting something for him as gift. See, so many things. Emperor is another word for king. His palace was made of fine white bricks. The roof was solid gold. Oh wow, it looks so beautiful. The garden was full of bright flowers with silver bells. They tinkled in the wind. Tingling, tingling. Music to my ears, says the king. The garden was very big. It was so big that even the emperor never saw it all. Oh wow, so huge the whole garden is with the palace. Woof, said a doggy. He never saw the little brown nightingale who lived in the trees. Can you spot the nightingale for me? Yes, here is the nightingale. Nightingale is a bird that has a very beautiful, soothing voice. But other people saw the nightingale. The gardener saw her every day. He liked to listen to her singing. This is the gardener. Her songs always made him smile. Chee, chee, cheer up. Cheer up. That is what the nightingale was singing. Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. Nice. One day, the emperor was reading a book about his wonderful palace. The book said, "The garden is full of bells that tinkle sweetly." The emperor smiled, but the next page made him frown. It went on, but the nightingale's song sounds sweeter than the bells. So the king is asking, what's a nightingale? Because he never saw or he doesn't know about the nightingale. Why haven't I heard this nightingale? Snapped the emperor. Bring it to sing in the palace now. The palace servants never went into the garden. They didn't know anything about the nightingale. But they didn't dare tell the emperor. What's a nightingale? Where can we find it? That's what all the palace servants are thinking when the king has asked them to find the nightingale. They searched high and low. They looked under the flowers. Oh, and found what? A snail. And behind bushes. And they found what? A spider web and spider. Spiders can't sing. In the end, they had to ask the gardener. I can show you the nightingale, he said. Follow me. Look, they are all searching for the nightingale everywhere, but they are not able to find it. So they asked the gardener. And there's a duck in the pond. Quack, quack. Yes. They walked and walked. Suddenly they heard a croak. Who makes the croak sound?
A froggy.
That's right. The froggy is saying ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And the servants cried, the nightingale! How? The servants had never seen or don't know about the nightingale, so they thought the frog's croak is a nightingale.
That's
The,
funny.
the other servant is saying, "Wow, what music!" The gardener smiled. "No, that's a frog in the pond," he replied. A little later, they heard a loud moo. Who makes the moo sound?
A cow?
That's right, a cow. "The nightingale!" shouted the servants. They thought the moo is made by the nightingale. "What a voice!" said a servant. "No, that's a cow in the field," the gardener told them. He was trying not to laugh. See, he knows that the cow and the frog are not the nightingale. In the end, they came to a tree. Just then, the nightingale began to sing. "Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up." And the servant is saying, "Such sweet music." The gardener is saying, "Shh," so they can listen to her. When she finished, the servants clapped. "Little bird, the emperor wants you to sing in his palace," they said. "My songs sound best out here among the trees," said the bird. "But I will come," she said. And she flew back to the palace with them. See, they are all taking the nightingale to the palace as per the king's order. The emperor was surprised to see such a little brown bird. "She is not very pretty," he is thinking. But when she sang, he was enchanted by her voice. Enchanted means he found her voice to be magical and he really liked it. "Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up." The emperor liked her voice so much, he ordered her to stay and sing to him every day. So at first she is on the gardener's fingers singing the song. Let's see what happens. Oh, now she is in a cage. The emperor gave the nightingale a silver cage, but she missed living outside amongst the trees. That's her real home, right?
Yeah.
Soon, the little brown bird was famous. Even the emperor of Japan came to hear her. "Chee, chee, cheer up," she's singing to the emperor of Japan. "What a sweet voice," said the emperor of Japan. One day, a big box arrived at the palace, and the box had a note that read, "To the Emperor of China, here's an even better nightingale from the Emperor of Japan." Inside, there was another nightingale. This one had sparkling golden feathers. Its eyes were made of rubies. "What a beautiful bird," said the ruler of China, the king of China. When you turn a key, it sang like the little brown bird. "Well, sort of. Tra la la," singing the bird. Although the tune was always exactly the same. Tra la la. This new bird is singing. The emperor was very happy here. He was so happy, he forgot all about the little brown bird. She flew away and nobody noticed. See, she just left her cage and went out.
Yay! She opened her cage.
The emperor played the golden nightingale every morning. Tra la la. And every evening. Tra la la. Until one day, instead of singing, it went zzz, bzz, bzz, and clerpunk. Oops, I think it broke. All its parts are coming out, flying, the springs and the screws and the nuts and the bolts.
Oopsies.
Something had broken inside. No one knew how to fix it. See, they are trying all the mechanics and everyone is trying to fix it, but they are not able to fix it. Now the emperor longed for the little brown bird, but no one could find her, not even the gardener. See, everyone is searching under the bridge, they are searching in the nest, there are other birds, everyone is looking, but they can't find the brown bird. Then the emperor became sick. He lay in bed, staring sadly at his broken bird. Staring at the broken bird. His room was full of silence and shadows. The doctor said he was close to death. Look, shadows are coming. Suddenly, the sound of bird song filled the air. It was the real nightingale. Chee, chee, cheer up, she's singing on his window. She had found out the emperor was sick, so she had come back to sing for him. See, his broken nightingale is here, but the real nightingale came and started singing to the emperor. She sang so sweetly that the shadows seemed to fade away. The emperor smiled and he began to get better. She's singing, chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. Soon the emperor was well again. I'm sure the nightingale cured me, he thought. Cured means made him feel better and got him to be all well again. Please stay, he begged the little bird. You can have a golden cage and all the servants you want. I'll throw away the golden bird, said the emperor. And what did the little brown bird reply? I prefer to live outside among the trees, the nightingale replied, and she flew away. The emperor was very sad. He asked the gardener to plant a tree under his window. It will remind me of the nightingale, he said. The gardener watered the tree every day and it grew and grew. See, the plant is growing.
Yeah.
One day, the emperor heard something flutter past his window. He looked out, and there are two nightingales singing, chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. Chee, chee, cheer up, cheer up. To his surprise, he saw two nightingales. They were building a nest in the tree. And when they sang, everyone in the palace smiled to hear them. The emperor, the most of all. Look, everyone is so happy listening to these beautiful nightingales singing. Yes, the gardener and everyone. Hope you enjoyed reading with us. Please subscribe to listen to more stories. See you next time. Bye bye.